Good afternoon. Welcome back to DCTV, where I am your host, Drew Collins, bringing you all sports-related news here in the greater Cincinnati area. If you guys are new around here, make sure you are joining the DCTV family by smashing that subscribe button, hashtag road to 2K. Leave a like, and most importantly, get active in that comment section below. Now, in today's video, as you saw on the thumbnail and the title, basically, I'm going to be talking about why the Bengals should sign Joe Mixon before the season starts, because I believe there are many benefits for the organization if they get the deal done now rather than have to wait to free agency next year. So let's hop into today's video. Alright, and so we're going to jump right here out of the gates, and I know some people might disagree with me, and that is okay. And if you do, let me know in the comment section below why you think we should hold off. But I'm going to start with reason number one, and that's for obvious reasons, performance improvement. If Joe Mixon has a better season this year, what he's worth now is only going to go up. And reportedly, it has been announced in this past few weeks that he is only asking for around $8 million in salary, which as of right now is a heck of a deal. Joe Mixon is a top 5 running back in the NFL with a bottom 5, bottom 10 offensive line. Imagine if our offensive line can improve in the next 3 years, how much he can improve. Like, he is that good, top 8, top 5, I mean, easily top 10 if you are just not a Bengals fan, but just in the national media, easily top 10. And he has probably a bottom 10 offensive line. So imagine if that offensive line improves, imagine the player he can become. I mean, a lot of people use the argument with Le'Veon Bell. He was the player in Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh had a top 5 offensive line. Now he's at the Jets with a bottom 5 offensive line, and he's done not crap. Anyways, we're not going to hop into that situation, but then one reason is performance. If the offensive line improves, Joe Burrow is only going to help Joe Mixon take off some of the pressure off his shoulders. If he improves the slightest bit, that money's only going to get thicker for him, and it's going to be easier for him to ask for more money. Reason number 2, this running back free agency in 2021 is more competitive than probably a very long time. There is a lot of top 10, top 15 talent for the running back position, and a lot of running backs are going to be getting paid. And I would be surprised if at least not one of these players get overpaid by their team. And if they do, and the Bengals have to wait, that's gonna affect the Cincinnati Bengals. Let me name off some players: Kenyon Drake, Leonard Fournette, Matt Breida, Dalvin Cook, Joe Mixon, Alvin Kamara, Aaron Jones, Philip Lindsay, Christopher Carson, Todd Gurley, Telvin Coleman, James White, Kareem Hunt. I mean, easily a ton of guys in the top 10, top 15, top 8, around Joe Mixon's area. And if you ask yourself, if you think not one of these guys are going to get overpaid, you're kidding yourself, because it happens all the time in the NFL. And even if it does, the reason why it hurts the Bengals is because if they wait for Joe Mixon, let's say Aaron Jones gets overpaid or something like that, and let's say Joe Mixon outperforms him. Well, if Aaron Jones is getting paid $11-12 million and Joe Mixon had a better season, Joe Mixon would be like, hey, I outperformed this dude. If he's getting paid that much, why am I not getting paid more than him? For example, let me get into the Dalvin Cook situation. A couple weeks ago, a month ago or two, Dalvin Cook was asking $15-16 million a year in salary, Christian McCaffrey money. But then, like 2-3 weeks into that talk, King Henry, Derrick Henry, the guy who led all running backs in rushing, only signed for $12 million in salary for like 3-4 years. So what happened to Dalvin Cook's contract for $15-16 million salary? Got shot down. Because if the Vikings are going to say, if King Henry, a guy who single-handedly led that team to the playoffs, got success in the playoffs, and led the league in rushings, only getting paid $12 million, and he's healthy, why should we pay you more than him? So in that situation, it helped the Vikings. But what I'm saying is the chances of the opposite of that happening is very likely with all this talent and free agency, where it could shoot the Bengals in the foot. If Joe Mixon is reportedly only asking for $8 million with the way he's already performed with the team he has around him, heck yeah, sign that man up right now. I did a video months ago. I'll link it up in one of the corners right here, where I said Joe Mixon is going to get the bag. Joe Mixon will get paid. And it was one of my best videos when I started this channel just a few months ago. And a lot of you guys agreed, and a lot of you guys disagreed. I said Joe Mixon should get paid anywhere from $6 to $10 million, and the Bengals should do it before the season starts. It didn't happen so far, which sucks because so far I'm wrong. But here we are, where he's reportedly asking for $8 million. I hit the nail right on the coffin. Anyways, if that doesn't happen, I do believe he will be asking for more after this season. Now let's talk about how I could be wrong, because I could very well be wrong. If he gets injured this season, if his performance goes down, if other players get underpaid, these are all things that could benefit the Bengals. But those chances, in my mind, are very slim for any of those to happen. I mean, in my mind, if a guy is competing for a top 5 running back spot in the NFL, and the offensive line is clearly bottom 10 in the NFL, if that offensive line just improves the slightest tad over these next few years, that's only going to help him. And drafting the number 1 quarterback in the draft is only going to help him. So I just feel like the situation where he has an improvement this year is very, very likely. And what comes with an improvement? Improvement in that bag. Now, like I said, reporters have reportedly come out and said that he is asking for $8 million, give or take, as of right now. And I saw some analysis or reporter, I don't know who said it, I just saw it floating around on Twitter, grabbing some attention. Some analysis person saying that Joe Mixon should get paid around $15 million in salary. And dude, I laughed. I love Joe Mixon, no matter how much bias I am, no matter how I am, I'm definitely player plus. I definitely want to see the players get their money. But when it comes to my team, I want a good deal for the organization and for the player. But for $15 million a year, and King Henry just got paid $12 million, Christian McCaffrey getting paid $60 million, how does that make sense? And it's not like the Bengals are the Dallas Cowboys. They don't have the most money in the league. Now, I just want to float past that because that quote made me very angry and I didn't understand at all. And I don't know who said it. It's the national media. So they're always, and it's slow right now at the NFL. No preseason, whatever. You grab a number, you grab a player, you throw it in there, grab some friskiness, and there it is. You got some news from the sports era. So I just thought it was whatever. I'm going to let that flow by me. But let's just talk about if Mixon does stay healthy, the O-line improves, and, all these new free agents coming in, I will say, the Bengals have spent a lot of money in this offseason, probably the most they've ever spent in my existence here on planet Earth. So I don't want to come off greedy or, not grateful that the Bengals have really made a splash in free agency. I don't want to come off as that. I'm just saying I think the Bengals could pocket some more cash in the long run if they sign him now rather than later. But like I said, make sure you guys are getting active in that comment section and let me know what you guys think. You think the Bengals should wait? You think the Bengals should pay him now? And where do you think he should get paid around? Like I said earlier in, like 2-3 months ago, I said he should get paid anywhere from $6 to $10 million. But I'm making this video because after this season, I see him getting paid no less than $8 million and probably $8 to $12 million. Like his contract could easily bounce up in salary with an improvement of a season and with this free agency of this running back group. One of those players getting overpaid. It could happen. It probably will happen. And I just hope it's not Joe Mixon. I love Joe Mixon. I think he's a heck of a player and he's very elusive. And what he's been able to done with the team built around him these past few seasons is incredible. And, I'm not going to sit here and bash on the national media because, obviously some people believe that certain running backs are only as good as their offensive line. But in Joe Mixon's case, that's not what's going on. Because if he played through his offensive line, he would be a mediocre running back in the league. And he's been anything besides that in his career so far. So let's make sure Joe Mixon gets the bag, but gets it at the right price. What do you guys think? Now, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys join the DCTV 513 Sports Discord. I will put a link below, or if you're watching live on the premiere, go ahead and just click on that link that I will be posting right now. Go ahead and join that. What it is, it's just a Discord of a bunch of guys who love Cincinnati sports, the Reds, the Bengals, etc. And we just talk sports all day. We just talk about news that's going on. We talk about trades. We talk about moves that the Bengals make. It's just a group chat of a bunch of guys who enjoy the Bengals, enjoy the Reds, and we just talk sports all day. So if you want to, be able to relate to some guys who like Cincinnati sports, make sure you join that Discord right now. Now, if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys smash that like button. Don't forget to join the DCTV family as we're on hashtag Road to 2K. And most importantly, get active in that comment section below. I want to know what you guys think. I know some people think that Joe Mixon deserves 6 to 8 million. Some people think he deserves 8 to 10 million. And I've talked to some Bengals fans and they think he should get over 10 million plus. So I know everyone has different minds and different beliefs. I want to know what you guys think down below. Now, with all that said, thank you for joining today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay you, stay true. Whodey.